What's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody? We are getting ready. Getting ready to try and knock it out of the park. Trying to finish up this. Poster. All right, let's go. Let's see. So we're there. We need a new layer. That needs to go here, I guess. Yeah, that's where that needs to go. Good brush. Actually, I probably should open up the. Photoshop file of this character. What's up, Miss Ebony? How's it going? Alright, so just so you know, since you're one of the more constant followers over on YouTube, starting tomorrow there'll be content. Making new stuff. I was stuck in finals and it was killing me. So we're just having a hard time. What's up? What's up, Single Digit? How are you? We are going to finish this thing up today. Well, hopefully. We should be able to finish this up today. Be surprised if we didn't. But then again, worse things have happened. Trying to be way more productive. Like, it hasn't started yet. Like, my summer break has not started yet, right? I've got all this week still to deal with. Other stuff. Is you talking to yourself? No? Why? Why did you say that, Miss Ebony? No, I'm not talking to myself. I don't think so. You were before we came? No, I was well, you said hola, I said hi, how you doing? Then I told you about, I was like, hey, since you're one of my more consistent people, or do you mean like really before? Because I always talk as though someone is there, right? I'm like, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Don't want to have like the beginning of the stream or the VOD or the YouTube, thing come in and people are just like, what is going on with this person? He won't even speak. So I try and talk, even if no one's there. So, short answer, he talks to himself. Him crazy. Yeah, that's true. No, you're only... I heard that you're only crazy if you answer yourself. You ask a question, and then you go off and answer yourself. I mean, I don't know. You could be... Yeah, I love your statement of you can be very distracting. This is true. This is true. But you'd want me to finish, don't you? I want you to finish yours. Your prop that you're making. I answer myself all the time. Well, I mean, I guess. 'Tis not I who is crazy. YouTube was slow. Oh, where did I put that? Oh, yeah. That's not answering yourself. Answering yourself is like, man, where did I put that? Well, last night when you were working on this, I remember you putting it over here. That's answering yourself. But going, man, where in the world did I put... Oh, that's right, it's over here. That's not you answering yourself. It's you talking to yourself. Like I said, you answering yourself is literally, man, where did I put that? And then you're like, well, last night when we were first doing this, that, and the other thing, you were over here. And it's like, wait, what? You don't know my life. Fair. I don't. You're right. So, you guys working on anything today? Or just hanging out? Now, what are we doing? We're working today? Yep. You alright? Can't type on this tablet well. Fire HD sucks. Yeah, I don't try and do most things on tablet. Actually, ever since my kids have commandeered every single one of my tablets, I don't have one. So it's just been that long. Like I've just never stopped using it. I was thinking about streaming starting around 10:30. What, tonight? Are you just coming up with weird schedules? Is that what's going on? Yeah, tonight. Ugh. That's really late. But I mean, I hear you stay up until the wee hours. Really late at night. Was that you again? Oh my goodness, would you stop it?
I thought you might be thirsty.
Oh, hold on, Epic Butch. I will hydrate. Thank you so very much for considering my hydration. Gotta make sure I don't, don't dry up out here in these desert streets. I'm going based on how I feel. That's cool, man. Ain't no one stopping you. I wish you all the best, Stream away. Hmm? Hmm? Oh, is that what Mommy said?
Yes.
I bet.
She did.
Uh-huh.
What did you say?
Mommy said...
She said you have to drive and get headphones.
When?
If she was hungry.
Oh, if she was hungry? Yeah, that's true. You gonna keep working on your you gonna keep working on your prop? I keep seeing all these YouTube things, and it's all about just making foam props and stuff like that. Sure. I'm really, if I only had more space. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Like, oh, okay. First, I'm gonna do this one. Oh, it's good. Alright, and then Ninja 3 the Domination. So, Ninja 3 the Domination is, like, it's my all-time like nostalgic favorite movie because it was a movie that I shared with my dad, right? And no matter how much crap Single Digit wants to talk about it, it's always gonna be like my favorite movie, right? I mean, and I have like movies that are like, oh, well, this is my actual, my favorite type deal. But it's just a movie that I enjoy so much. Like I can watch it all the time. It's always fun. It's like it's always fun. It's always ludicrous. Like I still don't understand. Like this is where the idea for me, where Fantasy Ninjas really kicked in, because it opens up, right, and the main bad guy, he gets into a mountain, and then he opens up this rock, and then a rock is illuminated from within, and it's got like a gazillion weapons in it, and somehow he manages to like stuff these gazillion weapons into like his ninja outfit, right? And then he goes on to proceed to literally murder an entire golf course, and pretty much 50% of the police squad that comes out after him. And then he finally runs out of all kinds of weapons and stuff. And then they corner him, right? So it's like 10 cops, and it's got automatic rifles, shotguns, pistols, and they just unload on him, right? They're in a circle, and they just straight up destroy this guy, right? And they're shooting, they unloaded, like, bah, 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 clips, bullet, everything gone, right? They just blew this guy to smithereens, right? And while he's getting shot, he has the wherewithal to come in and throw a smoke bomb, right? So he throws the smoke bomb, and when he hits the smoke bomb, right, he disappears, and everyone's like, "Oh my goodness, where is he at?" Oh, blah, blah, blah. Right? So apparently he had either pre-made this hole, or was just that freaking awesome that he went into this hole underground, right? And they all went away, and then he crawls out of it, and you're just like, wait a minute, aren't you dead? You should be dead, because, well, dang it, you should be dead. And he crawls along, and you're like, wow, he's not dead. That's, you're just like, wow, that's amazing, he's not dead. And then he goes on to curse some random utility worker, aerobics instructor, just awesomeness. And she then becomes this possessed ninja killer who runs after the cops that supposedly killed this ninja. But, of course, we learn that only a ninja can kill a ninja. So all of these police officers shooting him just made him mad. Just made his soul leave his body for the moment until his body could regenerate. Well, but see, he gave her the katana, right? And then his soul was in that, right? Because he was still like, he gave it to her, and he's like, oh, and then he died. So it's like, okay, well, that just happened. Awesome. Love that movie. Need points for this anymore. In this movie every stream, because the movie is hot garbage. It is not hot garbage. You stop it. I can show you plenty of movies that are hot garbage. This is not one of them. You stop it. You are just mistaken. You're just mad because I have a movie that is awesome, and that's just all there is to that. You just don't get it. You don't get it, man. And I'll call those movies. Keep in mind that you have to give me the criteria for the movie after yours. I know. It's going to get longer and longer. Don't worry, we're gonna make your criteria super hard. I'm gonna find a way to make you pick the Garbage Pail movie. Do you remember the Garbage Pail movie? Do you even know about the Garbage Pail movie? I remember the Garbage Pail movie. Talk about some hot garbage. I've seen all 10 minutes of that and noped out. That's because that movie was legit garbage. It was so bad. It made no sense. There was no purpose for the Garbage Pail movie except for the fact that they were trying to capitalize off of the Garbage Pail franchise. That was it. It was the only reason. Because the movie made no sense. I said he noped out. Like, no, we're not doing it. Got very strong Star Wars holiday special vibes from the Garbage Pail. I think it was worse than that. It was just bad. It was just bad. That's all there was to that. Like I said, I have my movies and I'm like, you know what? I like this because I love it. It's my guilty pleasure, you know? Like, I love this movie. But that one, I couldn't, and I watched it. Like, I went off and watched the whole movie. And then it was like, man, this was horrible. Oh yeah, it was bad. That's just all there is to say. Just bad. What's coming from? So, I really like this really bad movie called Transmorphers. And you don't know about these movies? Oh man, you're doing yourself a disservice. You should know about these movies. Although, I think there was, there's a time, like if you didn't really catch them when they came out, like it's not going to make any type of sense, right? You're just going to be like, what the heck is this garbage? And that's, and especially if you're not like some of us connoisseurs of bad movies, to where you can watch something like Chop Mall and still find some type of enjoyment out of it, then, like saying like, oh man, you should go watch it, is not necessarily the correct answer, Can we watch the Snake Eyes trailer and watch her second reaction? But see, if I watch it, I can't have it on YouTube. It'll get flagged instantly. Yeah. that's the only thing. Like, I don't know how these people are doing these like reaction videos, you know, and they're able to keep it on. Like, I'm still trying to figure that one out, because I'm like, wait a minute, man, I put on like 6 seconds of a video clip and I got flagged instantly. 6 seconds. Right? And they flagged because it was part of the chip challenge. They're using the Fair Use Act. Yeah, well, the fair use, I guess, you know, if I can find some, I gotta find out if they have it on there. Maybe that's what it is. You know, some of the trailers have the Fair Use Act on it. But I can tell you this, I was all about that movie. I'm like, okay. I personally really enjoy that they made him a black, you know, they made him Asian, right? I was talking to Elvin about that. I was like, you know, I'm really happy that he's you know, at least in this movie, he's not blonde hair, blue eyes guy. Because that, you know, that's something I just never could get past. And I think that's why I had such a problem with him, with Snake Eyes, was because, you know, I didn't really need white saviorism to give me Snake Eyes. For some reason, it's fine. Yes, G.I. Joe. But the big thing for me was that because he was Asian, like, you know, and the way that they seem to set it up is that Storm Shadow actually brought him in to the Arashikage clan, which I'm like, all right, this is an interesting take on it, right? So he brought him in, and then, you know, he got overshadowed and all that kind of good stuff. It's kind of interesting that way, and it's like, oh, this guy was an unfound talent. It's like I'm okay with him coming in and taking over, you know, almost being the number one spot. Unlike before, where they're like, Snake Eyes was an orphan, and he was abandoned by people, and we took him in, and he was just the everything, right? And I'm like, come on, like, you had to bring in an outsider, and then he was just the best fighter you've ever had, like, years and years of training people and kids, and he picked it up like in a year and was better than everybody. I'm like, come on. But now it seems like they're making an effort to make it more understandable. You know, like, it makes more sense right now to me. So I'm really enjoying that fact, to the point to where I might actually like Snake Eyes. Right? Like, I will forever be a Storm Shadow guy. Right? Like, there's never going to be a doubt. But I won't be so adamantly against Snake Eyes. And I mean, and I'm not adamantly against, you know, I have all kinds of Snake Eyes figures behind me and stuff like that. But when people are like, oh man, Sideshow released a new Snake Eyes figure, I'm like, nah. Right? I was more impressed by them going, hey, they released the Red Ninja. I'm like, oh, sweet. You know, versus Snake Eyes, because I just didn't care. Because I was like, he is a commando, he will stay a commando, and that's just all there is to that. But with this, it opens it up for him to be, you know, an actual freaking ninja. Snake Eyes, hope Snake Eyes movie throws back to 80s action movies. Yes. And I'm getting those vibes from the trailer. Yes. Like, it gives me everything that I want. Right? I mean, literally, I'm like, this is the G.I. Joe movie that I wanted in the first place. Right? And I kind of like that they're doing Origins, right? Because they might actually go around and just give us, you know, almost like the Marvel Universe kind of deal. And they give us all these origin stories. And then, you know, we have one big get together. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing how they would portray Cobra Commander. You know, like, how do we get to Cobra Commander? Like, for Black Dynamite, I sell crack to the kids. Okay. It still seems whitewashed. Really? All the main people are Asian. They're like, really? They're all Asian. Snake Eyes is Asian. Snake Eyes is Asian. Storm Shadow's Asian. Everyone's Asian. That are supposed to be ninjas. Redhead Asian? No, she was never an Asian ever. She's gonna be the operative for G.I. Joe, right? She's the good old-fashioned American, right? Don't use rap songs in the trailer. You, sir, are mistaken. I mean, and the Baroness is, you know, from some Slavic country. Forget what, you know, but she represents Cobra, right? Hey, what's up? What's up, redacted computer? What's up? You know, so that's the thing. It's like they are, I mean, all the main players are Asian. And then, well, let me rephrase that. All the main players are Asian who are supposed to be Asian. So, so there's that. And I like that very much. Because Snake Eyes used to be the white savior, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes, coming in to save the day, being the best ninja that ninjas have ever seen. See, most people like Snake Eyes. The most people like Snake Eyes. I've always had my problems with Snake Eyes because I was a big fan of ninjas, right? And he was not a ninja. Like, he was not a ninja upon the conception of his character. And then when ninjas became really cool in the 80s, you know, or let me rephrase that one. When ninjas became more in the public eye in the 80s, you know, Hasbro made a really quick decision and was like, okay, who can we make that would be, you know, easy enough to transform into a ninja? And I mean, come on, Snake Eyes' character, like, you know, his figure was all black. Like, and that was, it wasn't a fluke. It was, they didn't have money to paint him. So they just made him all one color. And they're like, he's a commando. That's why he's all in one color. And then he became the best thing ever. Right? So I always had a problem with him. And he became, you know, he was instantly everyone's favorite ninja. And I'm like, there was an actual ninja from the start. His name was Storm Shadow. I mean, I know he's the bad guy, but if we're talking ninjas, that's what I'm gonna say. All the characters are the race and culture they should be. Yeah, ninjas wore dark blue to blend into the moon. Technically, they wore nothing of the sort. Because they would hide in plain sight. They'd become a cook and poison your food, become a barber, and while you're getting shaved, slit your throat. So, I mean, a lot of the misconceptions of the colors and stuff that they had, you know, are all misconceptions. If they were in a snowy area, they would wear something white. But generally speaking, they blended in. They infiltrated where you were, and that was it, right? They infiltrated where you were, and then gained your trust, and then killed you. They only really tried to fight, or they only fought when they had to. Like their whole deal was espionage, and it's like, I'm not trying. I don't want to be seen. The easier it was for them, you know, if they could get away, that's what they would do, right? The idea of super cinema is what has made the idea of the fantasy, the fantasy ninja, right? And I love like, come on, man, look at what I'm drawing, right? I love the idea of the fantasy ninja, right? A little bit of magic, mythos, and all that kind of stuff. Like, oh my goodness, they could fly, right? And people honestly did believe that. because ninjas were really good at being illusionists, right? They'd make you believe you saw something when you didn't, right? And then modern storytellers of the time, and now even storytellers, they told the story of like, oh, they were able to do fireballs, right? But if you look at the history books, right, they would throw a fireball, but it was, it was a flint and a spark, and they, right, and that's what it would be. So it had some truth to it, but in the end, it was mostly just magic, like when they were trying to get away from stuff. So it's quite fascinating. Let's see. Ninjas were dark blue. I mean, with the nighttime. So does this mean our Lord and Savior Michael Dudikoff is still a ninja? How are you going to talk about my movie and then reference Michael Dudikoff in his horrible, horrible movies where he was fighting the Rainbow Coalition of ninjas? Who? There's no orange, yellow, purple, green ninjas. Shame. Shame. Two ninja movies coming out. 2 ninja movies. I know Snake Eyes. What's the other one? Am I missing a ninja movie and don't even know about it? They'd be mistaken for regular people to blend in. Yep, Shinobi no Mono. Yep, 3 now. Forgot about. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So Mortal Kombat. The series was glorious. The glorious in. I mean, if you hold that glorious, come on, man. Ninja 3. Meet me somewhere. Meet me somewhere. Yeah, Shang-Chi is more of a kung fu movie. I think they do have a ninja, but it's definitely more kung fu based. I'm just saying. Let's agree to disagree on agreeing that we both love terrible movies. Agreed? Okay. I was like, okay. I'm like, I can get with that. And don't get me wrong, like, I will watch a good American Ninja movie, because that's part of my youth too, I'm not even going to deny that in any way. I loved it. It was glorious, but it's gloriously awful. Gloriously awful. I think that'll be good. Fix my gaps. What's the matter, kid?
I was looking at what you're doing.
I'm trying to finish this. Are you talking about those cheesy ninja B flicks from the 80s that had multicolored ninja with headbands that had the word ninja on them? Yes! Yes! But though most of... no, that's not fair. I was going to say most of those were late 70s, but no, you are absolutely correct. Those are the ones we're talking about. I really do. Like at one point in Ninja Empire with the comic, and there's gonna be a point where the main protagonist is gonna go up against some new brand of ninjas, and they are gonna be the 1980s ninja. You know, they've got the ninja written on just so that you knew they were ninjas. This is so bad. Absolutely loved that. So bad. It was like, wait a minute, what? It's like, yes, it's horrible. Please tell me you plan on having Easter egg characters that are based on famous actors that are known for playing. Oh yeah, dude, come on now. Blonde hair, mustache ninja. Heck yeah. Have the master in there. A character ninja should look like Michael Dudikoff, yeah. And have zero emotions, yeah. He did not know how to emote. Ivan Cleve, yeah, exactly. Have the master up in there, absolutely. How is the build quality of the Sticky Bones art mannequin? I purchased one on Sunday night, as well as the green stand. So I love this thing. It's very sturdy. So there you go. See, I have the green one too. It's very sturdy, right? It holds together. Like you have to, like you got to snap it in there to make it move, right? But it holds, right? And those magnets are so strong. I've made him do one-handed handstands. What's up, AG? Right? And it's great. The only thing that I would suggest you watch out for are the fingers, right? Like they do tend to pop out just a little bit, right? Like because the balls are so small that, see, they pop out pretty quick. So just be aware of that. But they snap on really quick again, right? And they're super posable. I mean, I love this design. This thing has been super helpful, and I'm gonna be getting this, break this thing out again once I start doing my comic pages and stuff, because just being able to get certain angles, right? So I can actually hold it and take my camera picture, and then I can bring it in to use. So this thing is great. It's expensive. Like it is expensive, but it is so worth it. And the fly ring, like I have the old fly ring, and it still holds him up. They said that the new fly ring actually is more sturdy, but this thing is great. What's up, Brian? The character looks like Skeletor. That's cool. I'm okay with that. His face tends to, my Skeletor's face is actually on fire, but I took it off so I could get the colors. But I'm okay with that. Is it good for using for poses? Yeah. For drawing aside advanced animations? Yeah. I mean, there's such a full range of motion, like in the neck, and like you can even make him like, right? It has a position to where you can make him bow in like this with his neck, right? So if I go here, right, I can literally push his head down. Whoops. Right? So then he can go like that, right? And then you can pull his head back out. So there's so many. That's what makes this one so good, is that they actually have different positions in the actual body, that allows you to move it so you can get more natural stuff. So it's good. This one's good. You have the Bodycoon one. See, I was thinking about getting that, but oh no, Ninja's falling. I was thinking about getting that one, but I got some of the other ones because they're 6-inch figures, and I got some of them from Japan, and they're really frail, like put together, and so every time I moved it would be like, and it would just pop off. So I wasn't really, I didn't want to go off and spend that much money on it. Plus, I did the Sticky Bones when it was on Kickstarter, so I got it for even cheaper than what it sells for now. I have a model figure as well, but it doesn't have a stand. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely my favorite one. It's definitely my favorite one. A loaded weekend coming up. Oh, really? What's going on? It's like, do tell. What's happening? I saw another art mannequin that is from Art 9 figure, but for the large figure it was $210. Whoa! I think we have a small. Really? Huh. It's posable. Was it from Art 9? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm always interested in new stuff. Art 9. Art 9. Posable figure. There's another one from Japan that looks really cool, but it's like a cyborg. So, oh no, man, promote away. Promote away. Let people know. Let the people know. Was contemplating getting synthetic human figure. Social paint is rare. Okay, what's this one about? It's 1,000 toys. Synthetic human. Alright, I'll check them out. There we go. No. Nope. I'm just gonna put it back the way it was. Okay. Leaving it alone. What? What? Did I miss something? It's small. It's small. It is small? Okay. Yeah, I wanted something that had more size to it. It just helps, I think. AG, I thought you were gonna promote, man. Let us know what's happening. It's always very sexy to set up my stream. He's going live. He's gonna do it, everybody. They have a regular scale figure and a half scale figure. That is the figure you want from Japan. It's expensive due to its rarity. I'm curious. I'm actually currently working on a project to give a different, hopefully another type of thing to an artist mannequin. I have to check with my person to see, to make sure we're still on schedule, but we're gonna see. Trying to make waves, you know? As always, got my hands in too many things. Found the name of the other figure. Amateur 9 Artist Figures. Ah! You're the best. Armature 9. Armature 9 Artist Figures. I think I may have heard of Artist 9. Are they like made out of wood? Or it's like balsa wood or something like that? Or it seems like it's made out of balsa wood. Because I found something, like I found someone on Amazon. They were doing figures, and it was kind of expensive for the size that it was. But they're like, yeah, well, I'm one person and I'm making them all by hand. You know, like putting it together and all that kind of good stuff. I was like, that's interesting. But it's one of those ones where I'm like, I don't really need a handcrafted one. I just want something that works. But yeah, I have an idea for something else. Like, I have an idea for an artist mannequin that would be beneficial. And no one's done it yet. I stress the yet part. But I'm actually going to be reaching out to my person that's helping me tomorrow to see where we are, because I really want to get this out, especially since convention season is starting back up. I plan on hitting the ground super running, or at least for 2020, right? We're gonna have this. We're gonna have Ninja Empire going on, but it's definitely. I'm also pushing the other side of me, which is the artist side. Like, I've realized that a lot of that's why I'm doing the road to The road to a million subscribers has been really interesting. Mostly not because it's like, oh my goodness, I'm getting a million subscribers or anything like that, which I am not, especially since I may or may not have been having some consistency issues, but I have plans and the summer's really gonna kick that up. But what I've realized is, you know, or what anyone who will do something like, you know, a big push for the road for Amazon, or not Amazon, but YouTube, is that you find out who it is you are or what it is you're actually trying to do. And I found, I mean, kind of always knew, but I'm an educator. Like, I'm an educator. And I say that when it's like, I'm an educator because what I realized is that most of the ideas that I'm like, oh, this will be really awesome, this is going to be freaking awesome, you know, it's always something that deals with how can I help educate. So we're not going to fight it, and we're just going to educate. So the large figure of Ranger is 220. They have different ones too. It's a 1/6 scale. Okay, that's cool. I like this. It'll be interesting to check out. And then I can do another, is it worth it? One of the best parts about going back to my education thing is the is it worth it? I think, because once again, it's designed to help people, right? And so since it's designed to help people, and I buy weird things from time to time, and I'm like, I wonder if these are going to be any good. Like, I just purchased Crayola metallic markers. They're like, I wonder if these are any good, like, at all. So, you know, it's going to be good to test those out. The creator of the figure has to take a few weeks to properly build the figure for you when it's purchased. Yeah, I think that's the guy. I think that's the one that I found, like, on Amazon when I was looking for posable figures and stuff, and he's like, I gotta build this myself type deal. So I think I know that one. And it looks great, but I'm like, at the price tag, right? And it's also not necessarily what I want, because it's got more of a boxy feel, so it's more robotic in nature than human, for me. Some people might be fine with that. And the guy's like super busy, right? And he's like, oh man, I barely have any time to do anything, because he's filling so many orders. So whatever he's doing is good, but like I said, there's something that I think I would like to bring to the artist figure maquette thing. I think it would be good. The only thing I would like Sticky Bones to 3D print or fabricate is humanoid fingers that are ambidextrous. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm wondering, should I? Because over there I really didn't. But maybe this should be darker. I'm thinking we're gonna make this darker instead. Although I'm looking at it going, should it be? No, because it's such black color. Save! Oh! Almost forgot down here. So yeah, I'm working on a lot of stuff for educational things for artists. Because I for one thing that I created, which was pretty successful and still does well when I take it to conventions and stuff, is the Project Manager Planner, which is a 3-month project planner for artists. Well, it's for creatives, right? And you can plan out long-term projects and stuff like that. So it was really cool. But after using it for myself for about a year, I realized that I actually need a year planner, because I go in and it's like, oh wait, I need this, or I need to write this down for 2-3 months from now, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm not in that, right? I don't have enough space for that, or I don't do this. Art Bones art figures. Never heard of that. Art Bones art figures. That'll be interesting to look at too. I was like, that'll be interesting to look at too. All right. Select that. Select similar. All right, should be good to go. Come in and go. Like so. What? Oh, wrong color. Wrong color. So I don't know why I felt it. Oh yeah, I do. Convention season is happening, so I was like, oh, you know what I really need to do? I need to create some more posters, because otherwise I won't have anything. I mean, and I have stuff, it's not like I don't have a lot of things here, but it's just one of those ones where I'm like, oh, I need to create some new content, because those people who have followed me are gonna know, right? I'm like, you didn't do squat. And I'm like, I know. So, Kaiser, did your Sticky Bones figure come with a paper size sheet of Yeah, I think I saw a YouTuber who did a Kickstarter Indiegogo thing where the backers got a yeah, I have a magnetic board. Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Phone call. Friday we got more Resident Evil 8. Nice. Yeah, and I have to be honest, that is it is one of the best parts, right? Because the fly ring has a bunch of magnets in it. Whoops, a bunch of magnets in it too. Right? And what that allows for, like, the magnets are super strong. See? Like, it's great. Like, and they can do crazy stuff. Watch this. Keep bringing me back to the Sticky Bones. Here. Yeah. Yeah. Right, so you can. Yeah. Oops. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh no. Trying to make sure the fingers don't pop off. And I could glue, right? Like you could glue the fingers in. I mean, not the fingers, but the just fingers up. Right? So you can stick him up on his hands. Right? And you should, memory serves me right, I was able to get him to work with just one. Okay? So you can do this. You can also do the high kicks and stuff, which is awesome. Oh no, come on, stop it. Right, so you can do that, right? So you can do all kinds of stuff, turn it, kick it. His arms turn the right way. Right? So you can then figure out how you want that kick to work. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, I love this thing. It's really worth it. Lots and lots of... Oh no! Oh my goodness. I threw it. There. Alright, Saturday we got his meetup. Trey Popper. What? Trey Proper as we play Power Rangers, okay? Sunday we have our 12-hour stream. Nice. Celebrate 300 streamers. Nice. It's a busy schedule. Yeah, it is. Then we conclude with my birthday stream on the 26th. Haha. Birthday stream on the 26th. Okay, we'll have to jump in and be like, what's up? That is literally one day before mine. YouTube videos where the people do some crazy stop. Oh yeah, you can do some great stop motion with it because it's, I mean, it's literally, it's stationary. Those magnets are super powerful. It's one of the best parts about it, right? You connect it and then it's over, right? You just know, you're like, oh, it's there, it's done. So, you are such a down-to-earth human being. Give you one awesome human being. Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you so very much. It's very kind of you to say. Did that have any extra bling? No, didn't think so. Alright, and then this, we come in with that. We're gonna come in with that and be like, Hutaka-apsha. The light is coming from... Oh boy, I better get on that. Okay. Light's coming from there. So we're gonna... Light from here goes a little bit more. There we go. Light's coming from that side. So come in. Once I have to figure out what milestone to do, and then over on YouTube we're gonna have an 80s party. Not on YouTube, on Discord. We're gonna have an 80s party because you can't stop me there. You can't stop me there. So we'll just have a nice little stream party for 80s. Just have a whole bunch of 80s music. Maybe throw in an 80s film or something that's truly 80s. You know, like, oh, that represents 80s. Oh, speaking of Discord, did you check out the link I sent you? What, for Snake Eyes? Yeah. Or did you send me something else? Oh yeah, no, I responded to you. Oh no, I didn't. So it's funny. I wrote out, I saw it. I'm very excited to see it, and then apparently, you know, never actually sent. Hit the enter button. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. Oh gosh, how I remember eating Batman cereal in the 80s. Yes. Oh, see, I really want to beef up the presence on Discord. Like, I want more people to come over and be active on my Discord. We have a couple mainstays, and they're keeping the front going, you know, like, oh, here we are working, and it's really cool. But to be honest, I would love to be able to have like Saturday morning cartoons, and we just watch cartoons, you know, for 2-3 hours or something like that, and we just watch cartoons together. That'd be sweet. Okay, so we did the light, and then... Okay, so that's two... I gotta remember how I did this. So that's two separate glowy things. Oh, it's doable. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to... I'm gonna be putting out a whole lot more... content over on YouTube, telling people to jump over to the Discord. So I'm really hoping that we'll get more and more activities out of people posting stuff, and then it's like, oh, okay, cool. You know, now we're posting and stuff, and then it can be more of a social thing as well, and be like, hey, we're gonna get together on Saturday early morning, you know, and then we're gonna watch some cartoons for a little bit. Or if we made some animated projects and watch those, yeah. Heck yeah. Well, Skip has yelled at me and told me I have to animate over the summer. So, I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be animating stuff. Alright, so I need... So, let's see. So this is separate. Alright, because then I did the same effect with that. Okay. So that was yellow, but it's behind here, and that comes out. And then I cut that out. So there's a lot of cutting gonna happen here. Okay. Alright, so we don't have a background yet. We put something in the background. Put some dark blue or something in the background, and we'll make the rest of that work. If we made some animated projects, might I interest you in my YouTube channel? Thanks for the host! I need to get back into making shorts. See, that's the thing. Like, I would love for you to you know, instruct me in the ways to animate better. Than me doing it the super hard way, because obviously I'm getting over the learning curve for myself right now. But I want to do shorts because, to your left and read. Oh my goodness. It doesn't tell me. That's the thing that really gets me. Like, it's the only thing that gets no notification. It just points it in your activity feed. Okay. But I want to do shorts because now you can monetize shorts, and people apparently love them. And with the shorts for YouTube, if you make it so that it loops, right? Then people they'll actually watch the loop, right? So it'll come in and be like, here, I did this and it was 3 seconds long, and then it automatically loops back into it, right? So you set it up to loop and then the people will watch it twice or 3 times before they're like, oh, this is a loop. You get views, so every time it loops, it gives you, yeah, it's a thing now. Every time it loops, it counts as another view. So you can get 198% views on your thing. So a person will come, it's not even that they come back. It's just that because it's on loops, it's like, yeah, true. And you told me about shorts. No, I know. But I'm like, okay, what can I put on to capitalize on this? And so now I'm going, okay, well, with this whole loop feature that they just put in, doing something that's 2-3 seconds long, I can do that, right? And people might not even know, like, it's a breathing, they're just like, you know, and you just loop that. Nothing really happens. Maybe, you know, you fly a little bit of energy around it, like, and you're like, oh, okay, that was cool. And it just loops that 3-4 second thing, and people are like, ooh, yeah, you know, that'll be good. You know, you might want to talk to Fernando Reyes on Facebook about that. He's got that lock on TikTok. Oh, really? Really? I told you that, and to use voiceover while you're time-lapsing your drawing. It's only a minute, though. I'm like, it's only a minute, right? So he says, just do whatever you think is funny. Well, see, and that's the thing. I don't want it to be funny. I want it to be, because I watched some dude on TikTok and he was just like, I built this, and then he's like, boop, 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 built, and then it kicked back to, he's like, hand in, cha-cha-cha, hand back out, hand in, cha-cha-cha, and that was it. So I'm like, okay, so you could do something short, quick, easy, done, right? I could voice over something, but, well, I guess if it's a minute, I can do the shorts, the thing that I had on there before and I was doing as rapid style. I could put them in as shorts. But like I said, I'm trying to get stuff that is 2-3 minutes, not 2-3 minutes, but 2-3 seconds, 3-4 seconds, and that's it. Well, yeah, I know that the people are drawing, right, and they're just, but then they're drawing, they take it away, they come in and they're a lot further, they go away, they come in, they go a lot further. I have those rapid visualizations. I guess the thing that's missing is me talking about something for a minute. So I guess I just got to figure out what I want to talk about. Is it just do parts with each sentence being a synopsis of each part? Oh, okay, so parts of a drawing, you mean. Like, I'm doing the pencils here, so this is what I'm doing. You know, or elements of character design. It's like, now we're doing this. Okay. Okay. Shorts. Got to get that format right though, because I know it's a truncated format. Does the shinobi have companion gerbil with him? No. Sorry, no gerbils. No gerbils! I guess we should get back to work. Otherwise we won't finish. Vicky will make fun of me. It's like, ha ha ha, you didn't finish. I'm like, I know. Whoops! That did not work, because that was not the right brush. Distractions! keeping up with and focus on completing artistic endeavors. I'm going to. Gotta keep trying. But we're gonna make some fun stuff here. Like, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna follow Miss Ebony's suggestion, and make my things shorts and see how that works. Make them full minute shorts, see how people would like that. But I also want to try and do something to where I can literally do something that's short. And I think that by doing some animation, trying to come up with something short to do with animation, I think will be good. Salute your shorts. Example, voiceover. This is Ninja Master. He holds the power to set you on fire. Don't cross him or you will be the next one dusted. Okay, just a quick, something really quickity quick. Okay. I could do that. Something really quick like that. Alright. That'll work. Just something really fast. Okay. Put in your ninja voice? Okay. Gotcha. We're gonna have to put some of those together. You can do that. I just gotta get the vertical format. Because that's the thing that they're all, it's gotta be a vertical format. So we gotta try and make that, or just get the dimensions that they're looking for and edit it, because I've seen a lot of people they come in with super edits, right? Because they actually put it together. It's no longer a, this is my phone, I'm gonna do something funny type deal. Glowing face of doom. All right, so we got that. We're gonna have a lot of different glowy bits. Put that under there. There we go. Okay, we'll just put that under there. What? Why is that all the way down there? That was weird. Fire! Save, because we still have to get the sparkly things. That's what's gonna make the whole thing really cool. the sparkly bits. Fire. And then out of his, so then we need to do one more, right? And that one is yellow. Right, so we do a yellow. Come in here. This is the one that takes a lot of time because I got to come in here and do a yellow, and then I have to cut everything out, which is always fun. You know what? It should be orange. Let's start off with an orange. Let's do that first. So. Start off with an orange, go a little bit lighter, and we'll come to the yellow. What I really like about these two, because they're brothers, I was Joe Andrews, who is your home in temple, and tell you just how much you owe, and also them reading the worst graphic novels of death torture. But the IRS is scary. I don't mess around with the IRS. They're frightening. Alright, but as I was saying, like, what I like about these guys, right, these two, so they're brothers, right, and the big difference between these two, oh, no, ugh, of course it would be on the wrong layer, but, the thing about them is, the one who's on fire is the calm and collected one, and the one who, you know, in the background represented by ice is the hothead. That's what I like. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Is that why we're not, okay. Screen, buddy. There we go. Wondering why that stuff was looking all weird. You didn't have a screen. I bet you're not on screen either. Oh, look at it shining now. Uncle's Revenge of the Shinobi Frame. This was actually done by Harris Heller. He was a Twitch streamer. Now he's he's like, I had my issues. And you're like, okay. So he's moved on to just going over on Twitch. I mean on YouTube, and he makes music, royalty-free music.
You make a fire version.
Huh? I've always had him.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, he was one of the
Yeah, you did.
one of the firsty firsts.
Can we turn my computer off?
Yes. Yes, I
Really
would.
gonna fight?
Yeah. Swift.
Who's gonna win?
I don't know.
You should make the fire guy, 'cause I like that better.
The fire guy should win.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, okay.
Really fell over.
I know. I literally knocked him over. I was like, psh. He was like, you don't need to be here. I was moving stuff. And I wasn't careful. Wasn't as careful as I should have been. I had heard. I bet. Did you put a band-aid on it? For a little bit?
Yeah, it was uncomfortable, so I took it off.
Hmm.
And those cookies that we got, they tasted expired.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's odd.
They tasted more than
That's not
then I ate like 12 more.
I know, I was like, and then you just kept going. Yeah.
That wasn't a good idea. I did stop after like 12.
I did stop like after 12. The cookies tasted weird. So I kept going. I kept eating them. And that's what happened. Bye. It's almost my birthday. I have to start telling people. Well, no, I have to start telling people. Did you now? Well, good. Good. You shouldn't tell. Did he? Did you encourage him to draw a hairy mushroom man? Well, what is that? Okay. What?
It says ninja scalp 66.67% done. You have to pay extra for those.
Oh no, that's I'm trying to hit a certain number for subscribers. Oh. I'm just like, what? Stop it, what? Guys, have you ever heard The Killer Rabbit and the Holy Grenade? Yes, from oh my goodness, Monty Python? Yes. That's fair.
I like the. I forgot what it was, but it was their group name, but they just jumped so you can't get away. It's so funny.
Just like, yeah.
And I also like that guy who tried to have a fight with him and got his arm cut off.
It's just a scratch. Yeah. That one was funny. It's like, we'll call it a draw then. Good night. We'll call it a draw then, yes? Yes? Okay. Yep. Wait, did I move something? I moved something, didn't I? Yes, I did. I can see it. Why did all that happen? Like, what happened? I'm confused as to why all this white stuff is here. Did I just miss it entirely? Oops. I think I did. Oh, it was because of the white background. That's what it was. Okay. I'm not going crazy. I just forgot that we... forgot that we gave it a white background, and before, or like I said, it was a white background, so we didn't see where it wasn't erased. And okay, now that we have the black background, or the dark blue background, you can see all the stuff that needs to be erased, because, you know, look at all these stupid details that I put on my stuff. Like, what is wrong with me? Look at that. You see that belt? Don't nobody want to draw that belt. Like, nobody wants to draw that. So there's one thing that I would love to be able to scratch off of my bucket list. One thing is to have someone cosplay as one of my characters and I didn't put the idea in their head. That's what I really want. One day. It's like it's one of the bucket list check off things for Ninja Empire, is to actually have someone come by and be like, hey, you know, oh, I love this product, I love what you're doing, oh my goodness, ninjas, yay, ninjas, I remember the 80s, ninjas. And then they're just like, and I love this guy, this person was the best. So that's my plan, or that's my hope, right? That eventually one day I'll be able to have that. Alright, did we do enough cleanup? Is everything clean now? Alright, now I can save it. Now, the big issue is going to happen is I need to find the dots. The dots are, the dots are something that I always use and never know where it's at. And of course, they're part of, like, one of my students gave me their brush pack that has like a million things on it, and I never just hand picked, you know, it's like, oh well, I'll take this one or I'll take that one. I've never hand picked them out to just be like, oh, this brush, you know, or save it in a special area. Nope, that one's not it. I think that one's it. That might be. Nope, that one's not it either. Some of these brushes have been super helpful. I mean, they've all been pretty helpful, but still. Is that it? I think that's it. That's the one. Alright, so now we're going to come back to this reddish orange over here. We're going to drop these down a little bit. Oh, the opacity's already. What? Oh. like these. Nope, this isn't it either. As much as I wanted it to be, that's not it either. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. You guys all got quiet on me. Yes, there it is. I found it. There it is. And then, of course, we got to come in and clean it all up. That's the hard part. It's not necessarily hard. It's just time consuming. Right? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I hear you. Gonna get rid of these. Okay. Gonna start a new layer. Because definitely don't want that to happen. So start a new layer. There. Pop some in there. So like so. Alright. Then we can come in. Erase all the things that don't, what am I doing? Erase all the things that don't need to be there. I'm making patterns in my sketchbook so I can fall asleep. Oh, okay. That's cool. Do you do anything with the patterns? You make, do you make like cloth or anything like that? And we know that Single Digit has departed, I think. He was like, oh yeah, I want to go stream, so he's kind of departed on us, which we knew was going to happen. See, well, this one, it's gonna work. I don't think that's still not the right brush. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Well then, let's do that one more time. Now that we have the right, now that we finally have the right brush. Yeah, there we go. that's... Yep. Okay. The right brush. Always nice to have the right brush. Alright, so then... Here it is. Alright, I have... Let's see. Nope, right now just drawing spirals. I have a lot of pens, markers, and sketchbooks to fill up. I have an excessive problem. And now artists come out with brush markers. Like I need more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try their Everblends. Like, I tried to get them to give me some, and they're like, nah. I did try. I was like, hey, look, I'm doing these reviews and stuff, and they're like, that's nice. No. Well, actually, they didn't say that. They're like, oh, well, one of our PR team. You okay? I think so. Did you freeze? It looks like I'm having... Oh, wait. Unavailable or unsupported. Oh, there we go. So it apparently there's some issues going on. YouTube is not having any issues. Let's see, so we go, YouTube isn't having issues with Twitch. Oh no! I've been kicked off. It's Twitch, yeah. Oh no, everyone like, oh no, Twitch, what are you doing? Alright, let's see, so I just restarted and it seems to be fine. Like, refresh your browser. Refresh your browser. It's like, oh no! Oh, poopy! It's like, refresh your browser. Yeah, Twitch just borked out on me. Yeah, refresh your browser. Like, refresh your browser. Because I had to refresh mine, and then it seems to work just fine. Okay, good. It's like, yeah, just refresh on me and you will be good as gold. Oh, weird. It did that to me during a class stream too. But it was more OBS was crapping out on me that time. It was weird. Look at that, they're trying to keep us down. Alright, so now see what'll happen if we merge these two together. Alright, so now if we drop this down, we can cut out our person. Was DJing isn't it happen? Yeah. That's gotta super stink. You know, when you're like doing a you're DJing and then it's like, oh man, yeah, let's do it. Nope. You're done. You're like, oh come on. Why are you gonna do me dirty like that? If I blew this up now, yeah. Single digits, yeah. He said he was gonna go on at about 10:30, so he's been on for a little bit, and I know that, yeah, like I said, he said he was gonna start at like 10:30, so I guess he's a man of his word because he's feeling good right now. He's like, oh, I feel like I should be streaming, so. When we end, we'll take everyone over there. It's like what I really need to try and finish, because I don't want to hear him be like, so did you finish? Ha 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 ha. He mean that way sometimes, you know? This is such a process, this like cleanup, that because of this effect, right, and we're trying to keep the skull a little bit cleaner so that you see the skull and like the fire representation is coming from out of the hood. It takes a little bit of time. Which of course doesn't need to be perfect because we've got a lot of glow and stuff going on, but let's be honest, it's me. What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ooh, and I got something good for you guys. I've got new content coming out. New content. can't wait to. I gotta finish the editing on it, but I cannot wait. What are we gonna do? Cheat? That's what I do. Look, I believe it's called working smarter, not harder. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. At this point, you work smarter, not harder. So if there is a shortcut that you have found, you use it. Yeah, I was in a similar boat with some animation line art. I needed to finish. Purple up. Oh, man. See? That's the thing. You just put that on loop, man. Look at that. Yeah, you put that on loop on freaking YouTube Shorts and stuff. Done. The songs that I remember from this style of electro beat are the club music from GoldenEye, Deadmau5. Yeah. I would agree with you 100%. But I have to say, it's like this music. So coming from Germany and being raised on techno music, this it fills me with happiness and energy, because it's lighthearted, it's not angry, which, by the way, I listen to a lot of angry music as well because, well, I'm German and I'm black, so I was black in Germany during the 80s, early 90s, well, all the 90s actually, so, I had a lot to be angry about. So I listen to a lot of angry stuff too, but I always like to dance, and so this music it's upbeat, it's got a nice tempo to it, and it just allows me to it makes me do a lot more work, because I realize that there's a lot to be said about the music you listen to, because it will affect you. Some music makes you draw faster, some music makes you draw slower, some music is better for when you're drawing villains, something like that, so Milli Vanilli, yeah, well, look, everyone listened to Milli Vanilli. I don't care what you say. If you were alive during that time, you were listening to Milli Vanilli, because they were like the thing. They were the first ones to get busted for freaking lip syncing. It's hilarious. 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 I need to start. I gotta start programming the Twitch bots and stuff. So I did have something else, like I was using a different program. I was using Restream and stuff like that. So your second language is German? Yes. My second language is German solely because my father did not speak it. And that's pretty much it. Because we spoke English in the house, my mom spoke English. German became my second language. Which is always funny when I tell people I'm German, they're like, you don't have an accent. I'm like, yes, that is correct. And I'm like, my father is from Kentucky, and we spoke English in the house. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, but if I start speaking German, like if I get comfortable and I'm with friends and I start talking German, like, because I come from Bavaria, so it's got a very strong dialect, and you know, well, that's how I was raised. Like, once I learned German, because I went to Germany and I learned German there, and since I was in Bavaria, we didn't go up to the, you know, north part of Germany. I learned Bavarian, which is a lot of slang. And it's hilarious because I'll be in Germany and people will be like, oh, well, they're like, oh, well, they'll always try and talk to my wife. She looks German. And she's like, I speak English. You need to talk to him. And then when I talk, they're like, oh my goodness. It's really funny. I would love to be able to go to a German, like, constantly stay on the German convention side and be like, hey, I would really love to come out, look at what I'm doing, you should invite me out, look at what, you know, and then eventually come out. Like, if they invited me to come out to go be at a convention in Germany, and then they're like, okay, well, here's your interpreter. I'm like, interpreter, schmerpreter. Trevor Noah German. See, the only German that I've ever really hear him talk is in his comedy performance, and he's always trying to talk, you know, like he said he learned it like Hitler, you know, which is funny for the bit, but I don't know exactly how he speaks actual German, so I can't say yes to that. I don't know. The DJ known as DJ Squeak is going hard on the beats. Don't know how he's able to move from one part of the keyboard to the other pressing keys. Alright, let's bump this back up. His father was Swiss, yeah. I need to turn that a little bit more orange. All right, and then we still need to we got to bring some of that color over. So what we really want to do, we do have to bring it over his face just a little bit. Right, so. Right, can't be perfect. Okay. Alright, so now we got that, right? Got that going. Okay. Alright, so now we need to do the same thing with this. But we should be able to keep it, on this one, right? So then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna bring it up to a stronger orange, like so. I speak English in different accents. Alright, so depending on who I'm speaking to, oh really? That's cool. Alright, let's switch. Also too much. No, you need to come back. You need to come back. That was fine. Hispanic American, and I listen to techno and electrobeat aside from other forms. Oh, nice. Victor Tosoy. I'll have to look him up. I like finding new people. Let's get into that yellow. Nope, let's not get into the yellow. We'll get back into that orange and to the lighter side, apparently. No, we made it. Oh, okay. Hold on, let's make... Wait, what is this? That's doing nothing. Okay, so you can go away. Oh, that's why. Don't know what that was, but alright, so we're gonna come over here, right? And we're gonna control you as well. Okay. So then we're there, right? Oh, wait. Alright, so we're just pulling it off from here. Here. Like so. Right, a little bit off of here. Like so. Bring that off like so. Right, like so. But what I'm realizing is that I need to there we go. That's not the red we really want. There we go. What I'm realizing is that we brought in a bright light on the inside. Okay. So we got that. We're coming with some of the white again, just to break it up. Okay. And then we need to find out what brush was that, 54. Right, then we're gonna come in here, and we're gonna go here. I'm going, why is that not working? I can definitely hear the German accent in your voice. Really? I'm British Canadian, my parents are from West Indies. Really? You were probably the only person who said they can hear the German, because like I said, German is my second language, right? But when I start speaking German, that's when things get really fun. Or at least that's what I think. Very American Midwest twang. Really? The only part of America that I have seen has been the East Coast. Well, lived in. Like I've gone to California a couple times. But yeah, Midwest? Nope. Not Nothing. Everything I've lived. Before I left to the States, I was in Kentucky and Tennessee. When I came back to the States, it was Savannah, Florida, DC. Mandela, what's up? So I'm it's like, I'm really surprised you'd say that. But I definitely don't have like a super strong Southern, you know, anything going on, so. That's funny. Kentucky is Midwest. Never, no, it's on the East Coast. I'm like, never eat soggy waffles. Canadian, what do I know? What's up, Mandela? What's going on? How you doing? How you holding up? Should be able to pull all that craziness down. Awesome, awesome. Now we need to put some highlights on things. Right? This would catch light. You've been destroying people in Overwatch again? A little bit of red in here. Make those knuckles angry. Something like that. Human beings pick up the dialect and tongue of the region or place they are born in. If I was born in Japan or Germany, I would be a German or Japanese-born person who spoke and lives in the country. Well, I was born in Texas. I was raised everywhere but Texas. I left Texas when I was like 2 months old. Oh, wow, you mean to tell me I was putting that on the same layer? What is wrong with me today? I believe it was one of the first things I did. Jeez. Okay. New layer. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, AG, single digits are keeping you company. I'm heading to Dreamland. All right, thanks for hanging out. Thank you very much for hanging out. It's fun having you as usual. I hope you have a good rest. And we will see you on Wednesday. Oh, I'll have you know that tonight I'm having teriyaki chicken barbecue pie. That was funny. Like, I just had to let you know. Okay, Mr. Food Man. Peace out. All right. See you later. So how you been, Monolo? What was your how was your weekend? Oh wait, didn't ask you during the weekend stream, but whatever. It's like since we saw each other yesterday. I guess the real question is, how's the job treating you? The sequel to Overwatch is Underwatch. Today my manager mentioned that it's possible for me to extend my status having Fridays off and that I should consider it. Oh. Alright. You actually gonna consider it? I mean, having Fridays off is pretty cool. My app is in beta testing starting a week ago, so things have gotten crazy. Oh. So now's not a good time to take off. Maybe we need to try. Come on. I just woke up from a 5-hour coma, actually. I come out to work mostly at night. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's see if we can't do something with this background real quick. Go to Smoke File. With your brush. Let's use this one. Okay, so we're gonna multiply. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna multiply this, probably about that. And then let's put in some purples. Is this the only piece you have where you have these little grainy light effects? They're kind of, no. Yes, the grainy ones, yes, because that's specific with this character. Get some brown in here. I think they got dark, too quick. Oh, that's right, we went purple. Alright, now we'll come back to normal. There's one part of this. Yeah, go all the way over. I think 95 was a good spot. So there we go. Let's see what would happen if we color dodge it. It looks like crap. I'm gonna stick with that. Come in and hit it with a little bit of whatever it is. See, I want to give it seems like I need a little bit more here. Right, not too much, but just like there you go. I think we're finished. I think we finished it. Stick a fork in it. Finished it. Look at that. 2 days. 2 streams and we finished it. There we go. There's the fight. There it is. There's the first one. Then we're going to start doing more dynamic-y stuff with it. Just thought it'd be interesting to have all the things kind of overlapping with the horns and the weapons, right? Everything's just kind of overlapping each other and you got to kind of look around to see everything. I don't know. I like it. What time is it? 11:07. Really don't have anything to jump into, so this is like, I think we finished at a perfect time. So I'm gonna go ahead and run my 4-cent ad for you Twitch people. Try and get my 4 cents, and then I think we're gonna go raid Single Digit since he decided he was gonna stream. So let's go ahead and run this ad. Try and make some 4 cents. 4 cents. Woo! I'm not going anywhere. Not yet. I mean, I don't know if you're leaving, but you should stick around for 4 cents. What? For Single Digit. See all his 3D goodness. 4 cents. 4 cents. You keep reading that as soup? That's cool. I am the food guy. That's right. You have been deemed the food guy. Bob Ross is such an icon in the art world. He was an ASMR painter before. It's true, man. Bob Ross is a legend. And what makes it funny is that he was a drill instructor before he got on that syndicated TV strip. So I still have such a hard time going, what? This dude, he's the one, he used to yell at people for a living? Come on, like, who are we kidding? It's like, nope, he used to yell at people. I'm like, alright. Excuse me. But, alright, let's see. Is he... I don't even have him listed as the people we want. So, let's go single digit. There he is. You can see what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He's working on a what is it? A prop from a show. So he's having a good old time with that. So we're gonna raid single digit. Thank you guys so very, very much for hanging out with me today. It's been awesome. We finished this. We're gonna do something else next time. We're gonna jump into it. All right. So, like I said, thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. I'll be back Wednesday, 8:30, working on more ninjas, and we'll either do another character or I need to fill in my select screen. So we're gonna fill in the select screen and then figure out who we have to put in next. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna raid single digit. So yeah. So let's go ahead and throw up the outro sign, and I will see you guys in single digits chat. All right. Hey, Brian, thanks for the raid, man.